only confined by the walls you built yourself. I remember my very first time realizing I love to write. I was on grade 4 in the middle of my living room. I had a pencil on my right hand and a book on my left hand. Since that moment, I never stopped writing. At first, there were so many doubts inside my head, saying that I would fail or people would not like my writing. I was too shy to tell to anyone about my love of writing. But there's something inside me that said to myself, you know what? You write because you love it. Don't care about what other people think. You write because you love it, so do it. And I followed it. It started with me writing short stories that never got published, writing poems only to throw it in the dustbin. But there was such a joy in me doing what I really love. And 3 years later, I started my Wattpad fanfiction. It was about an athlete that's not even famous. I write with my whole heart, my whole imagination, and my whole feelings. And I don't care about what other people think or what would other people actually like it or not. No, I don't care. I write because I want to. And as a result, I actually got more than 30,000 reads and people praise my job. But it's not about the amounts of likes or the amounts of reads, but it's actually knowing that when I follow myself, it could actually lead me to many great things. Because I could not imagine myself not being able to write right now. Because writing has been a huge part of my life. In this speech, I write before I do the speech. During my podcast, I write my script beforehand. So writing is a huge part of myself. So if at that moment I follow my fear and I stopped writing, God knows what I'm doing right now. And I thank myself each and every day for actually following my heart and writing all my day long. So it is important to know that sometimes your fear is not telling you that you cannot do something because it would fail. But sometimes you need to not let those fears get in the way of you. Because as cliche as it is better for you to fail rather than keep being reminded that you cannot do something because you don't even try it. And sometimes one failure does not mean that you fail in every single thing. Like I sometimes fail. I sometimes write bad stories. I sometimes write bad scripts. But that does not mean that I suck at writing, because skills can improve. But what is unlikely to improve is the faith you have in yourself. And you will never know. Maybe by your tiny faith in you right now of writing, you can do so many things in the future, like me right now. And I thank my lucky stars that even though I sometimes feel insecure, I still have faith in myself that I can do things. And sometimes we never know, because what limits yourself is your own thoughts, your own demons saying that you can't do this, you can't do that. And you have to try to know. And sometimes it is okay to back off and not do things because you don't feel like it. So it is really important for us to know and to try new things. Because once you break your own limit, you will have a new faith and a new understanding about yourself. And maybe there's new power that you can have in yourself. Thank you.